Hi everybody, welcome to Yoga with Sarah Trapani. Here's a deeply relaxing reclined practice for you that hopefully will soothe your nerves and promote a more strong immune system. So let's grab our mat and let's get started. So we're going to come down onto the back for this practice with your feet about hip width distance apart. And let your lower back rest on the ground and take a moment to rest your hands on your belly and take a body scan to check in with how you feel today. So we take a brief centering meditation to notice any area of the body that feels gripped or tight, and gradually allowing those areas to relax. And taking a moment to circulate your lower jaw, unclenching any gripping in the jaw. And letting that softness from your jaw translate down through the joints, down through the hips. Take an inhale to feel the belly expand and a little more curve through your lower back. When you exhale all the way out, feel that lower back soften and hug the belly in toward the spine. Inhale, feel the belly expand, up and out, more curve through the back. Exhale, hug the belly in, root through the feet, and scoop the tail. And inhale, drag your tail away from your chin. Feel the belly expand. And exhale, scoop the tail. Now lift the hips and pelvis and coming up into a bridge, releasing the arms alongside the body, palms facing up. Dragging one shoulder at a time under the back, cleansing out the lymphatic system in this way, through the back of the neck into the center of the chest. Hug your knees in slightly on the inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll down, upper back, middle back, lower back. When the lower back rests, root through your left foot, squeeze your right thigh in toward your side rib, and start to circulate that right knee. If it feels available for you, you can slide that left leg out straight and long on the ground. How does that right hip feel today as you swirl the right knee in space? And you can pause anywhere that feels good to pause. And then as you hug that right knee in, to step your left foot on the ground again, cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Thread the needle, take your right hand in between that space and the legs, and hands are in the left knee crease or the front of the shin for figure 4. You can extend your left foot toward the ceiling. Press your right inner knee away. Circulate that left toe around a few times. As you draw that left thigh toward the body, press your right lower back down. Then pause. Keep your shoulder blades relaxed. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly release, uncross. Bring both feet back onto the floor hip width. Gently hug your left knee in and start to circulate it around. You can slide your right leg out straight if that feels available for you. And see how that left hip feels compared to the right today as you take some slow circles. Remembering to come back to your breath, breathing through the nose. Nervous system starts to feel a little more peaceful. And we're going to step that right foot on the ground, cross your left ankle on top, thread the needle, and find figure 4 on this side with your right foot toward the ceiling. Circulate your right toe around. And then pausing to take a couple rounds of breath, letting your mind linger on the area of the most sensation, with the collarbones very broad. Hug the legs slightly in and then uncross. Bring your feet onto the floor. Lay your arms alongside the body again, pressing through the feet. Lift the hips and pelvis up into a bridge. Tailbone lifts right between the knees on the inhale. On the exhale, we're going to roll down and slowly let the lower back rest. And then extend your feet up toward the ceiling. We could take this gentle inversion, letting the feet hover in space. Or optionally, we'll take this version of plow pose today. So this is a great place to stay and relax your feet in the air. If it feels available, we're going to start to swing the legs forward and back to generate a little momentum. And when you bring your legs toward your body, lift up your hips and slide your hands underneath your lower back and work your hands underneath so that the tailbone points up toward the ceiling. Then cross either ankle on top and drape your knees toward your eye sockets. And we'll take that gentle variation of plow pose, keeping your chin neutral and breathing into any tension in that space between the shoulder blades. You can cross your other ankle on top. Let your knees melt toward the eye sockets. One more inhale wherever you're at. When you exhale, use your hands to support your back as you start to come out the way you came, using some core awareness and gradually releasing your lower back down. Then we're going to uncross and come into a full happy baby, reaching for the outside edges of the feet and rocking there side to side. Breathing. And that happy baby. Massaging all along the spine and imagining a nice flow of energy from crown to tail. And then bring the soles of feet together, knees splay open. Interlace your hands back behind your head. Take a couple moments to use your fingertips to massage from the top of the neck, from the place where the neck meets the space between your shoulder blades, up toward the base of the skull a few times with your fingertips. Optionally. And then we'll slide the knees in, start to extend your legs out straight. Zip your feet together, lay your arms down alongside the body. Inching one shoulder at a time underneath the back. Lift up your hips and slide your wrists underneath so the thumbs touch. The fingers are fanned wide. Now we're coming into Matsyasana, fish pose. We can come into it just by lifting the chest and lifting the chin a little bit. If you have a neck issue and you are not feeling up to it, you don't have to go any further. If it's available, rooting through the middle finger right to the elbow, we'll start to lift the chest and then lift up the chest enough that you start to roll right onto the crown of the head and you're looking at the wall behind you. We're breathing there. And we'll inhale through the nose, exhale one lion's breath, tongue out. And then rooting through the palms, gently let the chin tuck, slide the chin down, and unwind, releasing on your back. And find Savasana. So we're going to find this healing, restorative Savasana, visualizing a lot of light flowing in the nasal passages, down into the center of the throat, deep into the lungs, and a lot of light in your belly as you let go of any effort in your Shavasana. Let the floor support you in this process of unwinding. The forehead is relaxing. The eyes are soft. As you rest the back of the skull, allow the brain to feel really soft toward the base of the skull. And that softness flows down the nape of the neck, all the way out through the tail, toward the space between your toes. Allowing the floor to cradle all the areas of the back body. There's a sense of total release in the muscles, the tissues, the bones. Find a gratitude practice for anything at all you have to be grateful for today, and letting that choice uplift and shift the quality of your energy in the cells, in your heart, and in your body. Wiggling fingers and toes when you're ready, float the arms overhead, take a resetting stretch. Inhaling, nice back curve, hitting that restart button. And then when you exhale, very gently hug both knees in and give yourself a tender hug. Roll to the left-hand side to pause, and then press up and meet in an upright seat. Arriving again in a tall, upright seat, lifting up through the crown of the head. On your inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, press the hands down through the central channel, bringing the thumbs to the center of your chest. Let's honor each other, this practice, and all of our intentions by dropping the chin. Wishing you joy, peace, health, strength, courage, and trust on the journey. And I'm so, so grateful for your presence in my YouTube community. Drop me a comment, like, subscribe. All of those things are so helpful, and especially hitting that super thanks button to support my channel. Brings me a lot of joy, and I appreciate it. See you next time. Take care.